Like this, I beg, APC, I beg, when I call carry on member, when I call carry on member because this Arabanko, sorry, I be Arabambi, I be what I don't need to be named. When I call carry on member, because anytime I have to say progress, Labour Party want to make progress, babe, we all fall out. We all feel like they find how to take the talk. I don't know why now. If I now arise, TV now blame. Now arise, now blame. Now gonna arise, always give all these people attention. To they get one kind of relevance where I don't know. More when I watch now when I hear what Arabanko called the talk for Arise TV. And obedient family, I beg you do me one favor. As you watch the video finish, I beg me drop one word for this man. Now, Papa be this one soon. When I watch the video first.
Mr. Arabambi, I would just like you to clarify for us what you meant by Mr. Peter Obi being a nominal presidential candidate, which was this, very language that you used earlier while speaking with you. You said it was just a nominal presidential candidate and that he should be invited by the DSS. For what precisely, maybe you need to clarify, because for all we know is that he made a reference to the sitting president and then deleted his tweet. He hasn't done anything beyond deleting a tweet on his own personal page that he has done. So the follow-up question to that, after your clarification, would be to know, is there a problem between your good self and the candidate, the presidential candidate of your party, who, as we know, got more than 6 million votes for the Labour Party. First time ever. As you will know, at the 2019 elections, Labour couldn't even get up to 10,000 votes nationally at the presidential election. But here you are, you have a presidential candidate winning about 12 states or thereabout, more than 6 million votes nationally. One state, Abia, as far as governorship election is concerned, scores of House of Representatives members, and a couple of senators. But here you are saying that he was just a nominal presidential candidate and I should be invited by the DSS. What is the problem that you have with Mr. Peter Obi?
Well, I sit there in my capacity as National Secretary of Labour Party. I have no personal problem with him. And I also want to let Nigeria knows that the former Deputy Senate President of the last National Assembly, Ovi Omegege, was elected on the platform of the Labour Party before he defected. We have a House of Rep in 2019 from Benue State. We have a governor in Labour Party before now. We have senator, we have House of Rep. So it is not a question of anybody telling us that, Obi came to give life to Labour Party. He only came to awaken, the docility in Nigeria that ab initio doesn't have interest in going for election. But that will not be a reason for him to conduct himself outside our party constitution. Now, what do I say is a nominal presidential candidate? I am on live television. I said, and I've been saying it before now, that all through our campaign, Obi never campaigned for Labour Party. I stand to be corrected. Obi never campaigned for any candidate of Labour Party. Anywhere. It is all about him. In fact, when he was corrected, that I started mentioning that. It is all about him. And I want to remember, one of your sister sessions, a woman challenged him about, his conduct during the governorship election. He said, we have a bunch of candidates that have no character, that are no competent, and therefore, he is endorsing the PDP governorship candidate in Enugu. He did so in Ebonyi, in so many other states. So a person like that cannot be seen as a full-fledged member of Labour Party because he only came about himself and himself alone. And I've said it before, there was not a single poster, there was not a single vehicular support, not one war secretariat, local government secretariat was procured by our presidential candidate. Everything we did on our own. So for him now to be making reference that the president that has been sworn in is not the president is treasonable. Then Adebanjo to said, the government of President Tinubu does not exist or is an illegitimate. It's also treasonable because it is only court that can determine who is a legitimate owner, occupier of a position, and who is a legitimate person, who is the illegitimate person. It is not within the ambit of your discussion.
All right,
to
Mr.
not say,
Arabambi.
the government is legitimate, or you refer to someone as president, and you decide to demarcate.
Okay,
it
all
is
right.
wrong.
We really have to go, but just before we go, in 10 seconds, do you still have faith in the tribunal, in the case that your party and the candidate of your party have in the tribunal? It's a yes or no answer, if you don't mind.
Well, for us, the deed has been done by him. The party was not part of what he's doing there, but we will abide by whatever decision, the presidential tribunal, whatever decision they take, we are going to abide by it.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Ayobami Arabambi, the factional publicity secretary of the Labour Party. We thank you for joining us on the show today.